Welcome to Coding Craft. Today, we'll be discussing control flow statements in Python. Control flow statements are a fundamental concept in programming and are used to control the flow of execution in a program. For example, consider a program that checks whether a user is eligible to vote or not. The program can use an if-else statement to check the age of the user and determine if they are eligible to vote or not. Another example is a program that loops through a list of items and performs a certain action for each item in the list. This can be achieved using a for loop in Python. Let's take a look at some Python code examples to better understand control flow statements. First, look at basic example of if-else statement. Age equals 18. If age equals 18, print, you are eligible to vote. Else, print, you are not eligible to vote. Age is 18. If age 18, answer should be you are eligible to vote. If less than 18, you are not eligible. Move on. Second for loop example. This is basic code of for loop. Fruits equals apple, banana, cherry. For fruit in fruits, print fruit. For loop will print all fruits in array defined in start of code. Apple, banana, cherry. Implement the tier at example while loop. I equals 1. While I 6. Print I plus equals 1. The code is a while loop that prints the value of the variable I as long as it is less than 6, and increments I by 1 after each iteration. Next example on nested if-else statements. Number equals int, input, enter a number. If number %2 is equal to 0. If number %3 is equal to 0. Print, divisible by both 2 and 3. Else. Print, divisible by 2 but not 3. Else. If number %3 is equal to 0. Print, divisible by 3 but not 2. Else. Print, not divisible by 2 or 3. This code takes a number input from the user and checks if it is divisible by 2 and or 3. Depending on the result, it prints out an appropriate message. Now we move to complex topics of this discussion break in continuous statement. For I in range 1, 11. If I equals 5. Break. Print I. For I in range 1, 11. If I equals 5. Continue. Print I. 2 for loops iterate over the numbers 1 through 10. The first loop breaks when I is 5, so only prints 14. The second loop skips the iteration when I is 5 using continue, so prints 14 and 610. Move on. Last example of this topic is try except statement. Try. Number equals int, input, enter a number. Print, you entered, number. Except value error. Print, invalid input. Please enter a number. The code prompts the user to enter a number and converts it to an integer. If it's a number, it's printed. If it's not, an error message is printed. Finally, we discuss all example and functions relate to this topic. That's all for today's tutorial on control flow statements in Python. Remember, practice makes perfect. Keep coding and exploring new concepts to enhance your skills. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and share it with your friends who are interested in programming. Stay tuned for more exciting tutorials on code.